animarle. Solo son mis amigos. Son mis mascotas, ellos son mis amigos. tarde en llegar ahí, loco, para morir como un buen mamón. Ah, yo no voy a matar a nadie. ¡Ah, hombre, no! Voy otra vez. Bro. Oh. GG, bro. Creo que estoy muy débil para estar aquí, Jaitro. puede ser perfect. ¡Ay, esta ve la guira! Hell no, bro. Damn. Le peleé mejor, le peleé mejor. Papi, esto es alcohol. No, mano. Ok, hay que jugar perfect. No hay manera. No way, bro. No way. Nah, not doing it. Not today, bro. No creo en Call of Duty. Uy, está dificilísimo. La partida, Jai, estoy mordido y todo, pero ni modo. Y está sufriendo. Dime si tú andas sola o dime si has vuelto con él. Dime si has podido borrar el oro tatuado en tu piel. Dime cuánto vas a llorar, cuánto más sufrirás por él. Como se me fue todo. O dime si has vuelto con él. Dime si has podido borrar el olor tatuado en tu piel. Caerán de ti, yo te di.
How copy?
In position. This asshole better be worth all the effort.
He's not. Hudson's intel is our key to the Pantheon puzzle.
If we can't crack those code names, we're never going home.
Pulling the plug in 3.
I'm in.
Right on cue. Marshal, you're up.
Excuse me.
Adler. You took your time.
Pero la vida que se fue como se me fue todo. Porque demonios mi se está perdida. ¿Cómo le hago con este sentimiento? Sola. O dime si has vuelto con él. Dime si has podido borrar el dolor tatuado en tu piel. Dime cuánto vas a llorar, cuánto más sufrirás por él. Si él no te da amor, ¿por qué aguantarlo más si cada golpe que te da la vida se te va?
Is one of my personal favorites to run in the game right now. I really enjoy it. Just the high fire rate feels very satisfying to use. Great TTK, great mobility, useful in a variety of situations. So overall, it's really awesome. So first.
What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. I've got no problem with that. I mean, that's fantastic, and there's very little recoil too. Like, count me in. I'm putting in this thing attack stance, no visual recoil at all. Golly, I mean, for you another bonus, I will open up this full auto extended mag here. Then you want to use the extended mag 1 along with no stock here for sure. Basically just zooming in more than the 2 times.
Pa' devorarte.
What is good, YouTube? In today's video, I got y'all the new top 5 meta loadouts you guys should be running. So if you enjoyed the video, let's break 150 likes, and also make sure y'all subscribe, those notifications turned on. With that being said, let's get into it. The first gun up here today is going to be the FFAR1. This is one of my personal favorites to run in the game right now. I really enjoy just the high fire rate, feels very satisfying to use, great TTK, great mobility, useful in a variety of situations. So overall, it's really awesome. So first thing, the optics section, what we're going to do is we're just going to go through on the Kepler Microflex. And the reason I'm doing this is just because I like to run a bit more of an aggressive setup. It is still a long range AR, but this is primarily used for something like Rebirth Island. You can definitely switch out one attachment and you'll be good to go for something like for dance, but I will say that the Kepler Microflex is my go-to, or something like the Volziski Reflex. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and hit the customize button, go to the reticle, and throw on the blue dot, as that is my go-to whenever I'm running a red dot of some sort. After that, we're just going to go right here to the magazine since we're already on it. We're going to go throw on the extended mag 2. This is going to give us 60 rounds, something like Rebirth Island. You can definitely switch out one attachment and you'll be good to go for something like for dance, but I will say that the Kepler Microflex is my go-to, or something like the Volziski Reflex. And right now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and hit the customize button, go to the reticle, and throw on the blue dot, as that is my 60 rounds in the mag. Pretty standard, pretty tried and true. No reason to kind of mess with this at all. I mean, it works, so, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Also, I'm a 60 round mag kind of guy, so I quite...
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation where you can go as far.
Enjoy this. Yeah, for like something like a Kepler Microflex, essentially that's going to be the attack.
Today, I'm showcasing the top preference. Today, I'm showcasing the top 5 meta SMGs that you should be running right now in Warzone. Starting off the list at number 5, you basically never have to be incredible with the vertical foregrip. And a little bit of a change in running this. So for the first attachment, same thing as the other build in the entire game. So if for some reason you guys haven't already, make sure you guys get the entire game. Know the build, also the other builds, we're going to toss on the long barrel, giving you guys a boost. Number 1. And of course, in that number 1 spot, we have the LC10, by far the best SMG in the entire game, and you're actually selling if you're not running this. So for the first attachment, same thing as the other builds, we're going to toss on the long barrel, giving you guys a boost for that damage range, making sure the LC10 is hitting harder. Then for the underbarrel, we're going to toss on the Ranger foregrip, giving you guys that horizontal recoil control and that sprinting movement speed. But I will say, I know the build also feels incredible with the vertical foregrip. And a little bit of a change, instead of the ergonomic grip, we are actually going to toss on the quick draw grip, giving you guys that ADS speed and that jumping ADS speed, making sure the build is extremely snappy. And you can probably guess it, we're going to toss on the infiltrator stock, my favorite stock for the SMGs in the entire game, giving you guys that aim walking movement speed. Like I keep saying over and over, you really can't go wrong with the infiltrator stock, no stock, or even the balance stock. And for the last and final attachment, it is 100% personal preference. You can toss on the extended mag 1, increasing that mag capacity up to 45, but I'm going to toss on the extended mag 2, getting our mag size up to 55, making it to where you basically never have to reload. But that's my full build for the LC10, and like I said, by far the best SMG in the entire game. So you really can't go wrong with the infiltrator stock, no stock, or even the balance stock. And for the long barrel, giving you guys a boost for that. Instead of the ergonomic grip, we are actually going to toss on the quick draw grip, giving you guys that ADS speed and that jumping ADS speed, making it where the build is extremely snappy. And you can probably guess it, we're going to toss on the info.
When I switched to Allstate, I saved hundreds. My old insurance company.
Today, I'm showcasing probably the best assault rifle in the entire game, and that's the Cypher 91. After all the recent weapon balancing, this took over that top spot, and this is what everybody's running in the World Series of Warzone. So stay tuned for the gameplay, but real quick, I want to give a massive shout out to the Noti gang. Let's hop directly into the build. Hopping directly into it, starting off with the optic, we're going to toss on the Volsky Reflex. Super clean, super easy to use. Like I always tell you guys, the optics are 100% personal preference, so you should toss on whatever you feel the most comfortable with. If you do end up tossing on the Volsky, I highly recommend sliding over to the reticles and tossing on this blue dot. It's a little bit smaller than the red dot, and it just makes it even better. Then of course we are going to toss on the monolithic suppressor, keeping you guys off that mini map, but also giving you guys that bolt velocity and that damage range, making sure the Cypher is hitting harder and getting the bolt velocity up to 1032. And speaking of bolt velocity, we're also going to toss on the gain twist barrel, giving you guys another massive boost for that bolt velocity, getting the build up to 1496. I do know the Cypher is also super good with the reinforced barrel, but I just feel a little bit better personally with the gain twist. And for the underbarrel, we are going to toss on the vertical foregrip, giving you guys that horizontal recoil control, making sure the Cypher isn't bouncing all over the place. And obviously, with it being my pro World Series of Warzone loadout, we are going to run gunfighter. So sliding over to the rear grip, we're going to toss in the quick draw grip, giving you guys that ADS speed and that jumping ADS speed, making sure the build is super snappy. And like I was saying with the underbarrel, we don't want the build to be bouncing all over the place. So we're also going to slide over to the fire mods and toss in the recoil springs, giving you guys both horizontal and vertical recoil control, really making it to where the build is an absolute beam. Then for the stock, it's the same thing as the optic. It is 100% personal preference. I really like the heavy stock, balance stock, and the combat stock. Before the build, we're going to toss on the combat, giving you guys that Warzone loadout. We If you do end up tossing on the Volsky, I highly recommend sliding over to the reticle stock and the combat stock. Before the build, we're going to toss on the combat, giving you guys that flinch resistance and that aim walking movement speed. So even when you're getting shot, you're still a beam, and it's making you unguardable mid gunfight. And of course, for the last and final attachment, we're going to toss on the extended mag 2, increase that mag capacity up to 60, making sure you don't have to reload after every single kill. That's my full build for the Cypher 91 and the #1 assault rifle in the entire game. Like I was saying, if you don't want to run gunfighter, the 5 attachments that I would run are the first 5 with the optic, muzzle, barrel, underbarrel, and the magazine. And if you want to, you can swap out the monolithic for the compensator. But this is the build that I was running, and I was going crazy with it in the gameplay. So let's hop directly into it. Bro, I don't know how I feel about this like cartoon cell shading for Rebirth. I've been seeing a lot of people complain about it. I really haven't been playing a lot of Rebirth because I've been playing a lot of World Series stuff, but like this being my first game back seeing this, I don't know, bro. It doesn't really, it looks so blurry. Oh no, this has to be bugged, right? No way they intended for it to look like this.
Buck up. You're headed to the wall. Enemies dropping into the AO. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Plunder. Secure as much cash as you can. You are green to get through these.
I'm already in the house. Come on, peek that door again. Peek it again. Bet you won't.
Inbound.
Ah, you gonna do? Shut up. Nothing you gonna do.